It's LBI Region Report time, and June is just hopping. I think we just last week wrapped up the Lighthouse International Film Festival, which I think is one of those pillars that kind of really defines the start of summer. I know that on stage at the Surf Flight, we got Top Hat, which, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, that this is the North American premiere of Top Hat.
Yeah.
And it's running until the 15th.
Yeah, very excited. It's a great show. I've been to it. It's a
Irving Berlin,
fantastic show.
you can't go wrong.
Yeah, and there's so many other things on stage. You can check out Stack, Albert Music Hall, of course, Surflight, Long Beach Island Foundation has live events. So really, we're going to, as the summer starts, really kicking in, we'll talk all about the free concerts as well as all the entertainment, because all summer long, we got you, without a doubt. But before we kick everything off, I wanted to talk about new measures on the SBA loans. There's been recent changes, and I just wanted to make sure that businesses knew about it. Of course, the members of the Southern Ocean County Chamber have relied on the Small Business Administration, the SBA, certainly for business advancement to assist in times of need. And there's a series of new measures. So we just wanted to make sure that these changes could impact the application process and fees for small business owners. So we wanted to just make sure we touched base on it on the show, but also if you go to visitlbiregion.com, all the information with links is there as well. So a new provision in all SBA loan application now requires citizenship verification. So that is something that lenders are going to confirm if businesses are not owned in whole or in part by anyone who is undocumented. So that's the first step. Date of birth verification and fraud alerts is also set in place. And they are raising the cost of higher loan fees with some financial adjustments. So that is also something to consider when you're going to the, to their website. But these updates reflect the SBA's push to strengthen financial controls and improve the loan program. So some changes certainly aim to curb fraud, but others, such as fee increases, may pose challenges. So we want you to take a little bit of extra time to navigate any loans or any consideration that you're thinking. So again, the information is all on visitlbiregion.com. And, we're all about making sure that small businesses have the information they need when they need it.
Yeah.
And, of course, all the other great things that you can do within your business community. And we're going to talk right now about a great event coming up, and certainly a fantastic business owner that's going to talk all about his innovation on what they've been doing right here in Southern Ocean County. So we're going to bring on Chris Nies. He is with Code One Creations, and we're going to talk a little bit about how they got started and what they're doing, as well as an upcoming networking event they're hosting at their place of business in Forked River. So, how are you, Chris?
Good. How are you guys?
Very well, thank you. We're real excited to learn all about what you're doing over there in Code One Creations. So let's talk a little bit about you and your business.
Certainly. Well, first, thank you guys so much for having me here today. Our business is not what we expected to do. So Code One Creations was started out of my partner and I's garage about almost 3 years ago. He saw a YouTube video and decided that the best thing to do would be to max out my credit card. So $25,000 later,
Wow.
The whole screen printing kit showed up. We unboxed it after Thanksgiving dinner. We started printing it in our first month. We made the money back.
Wow.
5 months into doing that, we decided we outgrew our garage, right? So we ended up in a former Mr. Softy space in Forked River, and that's where we are today. We have knocked down walls. We have taken over neighbors. And we now have 7 staff members, plus Zach and I. So here we are.
So completely self-funded.
We are completely self-funded.
Startup.
Yep. No help from anyone. We did this all ourselves. And big shout out to credit cards for having given us the high limits at the time to make it possible.
So what was your vision for
Uh,
starting? It was just the creativity, the.
It was so a little bit about my past at least. So I used to work for Old Navy Gap.
Wow.
So I had the retail background. I've helped manage stores, I've run stores, I've done a lot of the hiring, I've also done a little bit of the firing. So I had that background going into it. My partner Zach has been an EMT for almost 14 years. So he brings that first responder element into what has predominantly come our entire customer base. Um, we have sometimes we have competing ideas of what we think
Hmm.
the shop, as we like to lovingly call it, is going to go into. I make it more of a nice traditional retail environment where Zach's like, no, it's manufacturing, it's production. So there's a lot of that clash that we have, but that clash has brought in excitement. There's this new element that we're trying to bring into where it's a show, right? So you come in, a lot of these places that you go into, everything's walled off. You just go into a little showroom. That's it. Everything here is on display. So you have your beautiful front counter area where you'll walk into that we just finished. You have a little showroom, but you see everything happen. You see the dirtiness of the boxes. You see the ink. You see the machines running. You see your product from start to finish. And that's what I think is what makes it exciting.
So it's an authentic experience.
It's an authentic 100% in-house experience.
That's great. Well, and I'm sure you get probably a lot of I mean, because you're so custom, I'm sure you
Mhm.
get a lot of very interesting clientele and a lot of neat orders. Does majority of everything come online, or do you get, from local community?
So believe it or not, word of mouth has been our biggest spot of getting business. I spend a little bit of money on Google Ads every month and it does yield some results, but to be quite honest, that customer connection that we bring in is the genuine driver of business. So
Hmm.
not only we do know a lot of people in the first responder community in our county, but having them talk to their friends
Hmm.
and their family and saying, hey, this is where we ordered from. This is where we got the product from. They did everything right. They got me everything on time and it was at a fair price. That's been our biggest driver of success.
Yeah. And I mean, certainly to be able to get that word of mouth referral is everything
It's
because
everything.
there's so many, well, we don't want to just click a button and not know where our money and our order's going, but they want to
Right.
be able to speak to somebody or even stop in and see it being made. So that's
Right.
really something that not everybody can, offer. I would say most screen printers are not offering that.
Correct.
So that's a
So
fantastic.
we have used that to our advantage to provide the service that we provide. And not only that, but we have our shop dog who just turned one. He's a little pit lab doodle mix that runs around and greets you at the counter and stuff like
So
that. We have
what's
little
what's
cookies you could throw him.
what's his name?
His name is Cooper.
Oh,
Um,
adorable.
to make a long story short, our seamstress sent me a picture of him on July 4th. I had this insane migraine. I was totally out of it. I said, absolutely, I'll take him. Passed out for 16 hours. Woke up to a million and one different phone calls. Congratulations on the dog. That weekend, I ended up with this little itty bitty 5 pound thing.
Oh my goodness.
And
Next
now he's
time we're gonna have the dog on as well. Where's Cooper
absolutely,
at? Where's Cooper at?
absolutely. Cooper's with grandma right now.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, so
Cooper knows how
otherwise,
to live.
that's right. Yeah, Cooper comes in 5 days a week just with us. He's always here except for this week.
Well,
So
that's great.
we the timing of everything worked out because he would be trying to figure out why his daddy is talking into this weird glowing thing at the desk and not not paying
Not
attention
paying attention to him.
to me.
Well, I'm glad he's living his best life. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
And certainly it's good to know, that again, you're supporting, local causes, supporting the community. Your story is extremely interesting on just the ideas and putting it into action. So where do you see your business going?
So we see expansion. So
Mhm.
again, this is something that I did not think that I was going to fall into. But as every other business owner would know, if you log on to QuickBooks Online and the graph keeps going up, you must be doing something right.
That's right.
So we are looking into several different possibilities right now, including a second location, starting up a different store concept that I'm not ready to share yet, but we have
Mhm.
gotten a lot of excitement from the people in the first responder community about it, about disrupting that space.
Great.
Um, and as with any other business, we're always looking for more staff. If anyone is qualified, has been in the space, and knows what it's about and how important quality and detail is, we're always looking for those people.
Well, we're real excited because we have an event coming up June 18th. And Billy, your son William might want to attend this. This is the Connect Network and Win Southern Ocean Young Professionals Networking event. Chris has been working with Kate and bringing a young professionals group into Southern Ocean County. And we're going to, well, I guess we're not going to be there. We don't qualify.
I think we aged out.
I think we aged out, but there will hopefully be many lucky people that will be there. And that's going to be happening Wednesday, June 18th from 5:30 to 6:30 at 918 Lacey Road, Suite 4 in Forked River. There's going to be refreshments, engaging conversations, and a chance to win custom shirts. So you're going to bring your business card to enter giveaways, and it's going to be sponsored by Code One Creations. So we're really excited. This event is perfect for professionals under the age of 85. Look at that. Look at that. I'm up in the young professional game, people. Up in it.
Other than we qualify.
Yeah, 35. It's under the age of 35. We're looking to grow their network and share ideas. So this is a fantastic opportunity to connect with like-minded people in a relaxed and friendly environment. You can RSVP to Kate at SO Chamber to secure your spot. And of course, 609-494-7211 if you want to find out more information. So we hope to see everybody June 18th. So we could see what Chris is up to, and maybe Cooper might make an appearance. Who's to say?
Cooper will absolutely be there.
So there you go. We might have to just stop by just to say hi to Cooper. But we really do encourage everybody to take advantage of this great, summer event. Get to meet young professionals, brainstorm, and also there's going to be 12 lucky winners to receive a custom shirt front and back. So excited to see that action happen.
Absolutely.
As well.
Lori, if I could just clarify real quick. The lucky winners of the shirt, so everyone who will be putting their business card in, you will win a minimum of 12 for your business. So
wow.
One color front, one color back of your business logo, whatever the sizes may be, whatever kind of shirt we want to do, we will do that for you if you are the lucky winner of this event. So
see that? That's fantastic.
Please, it's very important that everyone turns out for this. It's going to be amazing. We just redid most of our space. Super friendly. It will be in the evening, so the overhead lights we've replaced with some nice strand lights, so it's not that harsh white lighting.
Wow.
I mean, we're hoping to make this an exciting atmosphere where we will be running jobs. There will be machinery on. You will actually get to see the process.
It's going to be exciting. So June 18th, certainly everyone's welcome, to send their staff, to send their team down to meet and talk and really get to know businesses a little bit better down in Forked River. June 18th, 5:30 to 6:30. You got that, Billy? You texting Will about that?
I'm right on it right now.
He's texting it right now.
I'm sending him the details right now.
So,
awesome.
Chris, how can people find you online or otherwise? What's the best way to reach out to you?
So the best thing to reach out to us now is we finally, even though I am turning 28 this June, I am still not like the best of social media. So we did bring on someone for our social media who has taken us to the next level. Excellent. So you can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Wow.
You can reach us directly through our website, which is code1creations.com. Email, whatever. We're here. A lot of people my age will know that they have spent some portion of their schooling online on the digital platform. I'm honestly not a big fan of it anymore.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, Zoom needs to go fast and we're all sitting here. Do you know what I mean? So I do encourage people to come to our space, see our products, touch our samples. If you're putting your brand in some type of garment, you want to know what that feels like before you pay for it, right? So I have a wonderful staff here, myself, my partner. We are more than happy to help you and get you into the right fit. So if you are thinking about maybe changing suppliers for the clothing that your staff wears, whether it be at the front counter, behind the truck, or somewhere on the manufacturing line, think about Code One for your next ordeal.
Well, we really appreciate you, Chris. We think it's, what you're doing is remarkable. We're going to just watch in awe and wish you and your team the best. And looking forward to a great event and kicking off that Young Professionals on the 18th. So thank you so much for your time and have a great and successful summer.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Bye-bye now.
So, yeah, I think that's exciting stuff, right?
It is. And, it's actually, inspiring to see the next generation of entrepreneurs, taking the initiative and just, kind of keeping the faith,
Absolutely. We also have a few other things to talk about that the Chamber's doing in June is Women in Business. This is actually an evening event, so you can unwind and elevate your professional game. It's a Women in Business Sip, Swing, and Succeed on June 17th over at LBI National. So anybody that's interested in that, it's going to be at the Tin Cup, which is an outdoor. It's going to feature light bites, cash bar. You're going to be able to, if you choose, use the driving range, go to the pro shop, or you can just enjoy the great networking that's going to be going on. So we really encourage everybody to RSVP to that because that's also a very popular program. Again, 609-494-7211. Just contact the office for more information or go online, visit lbiregion.com. And then also, brand new, July 21st, we are going to be doing the Southern Ocean Home Dock and Garden Show over at Manahawkin Lake. There are some spaces still available. So if you're interested, Monday, July 21st at 4 p.m., it's going to be a perfect opportunity if you're a business to meet residents as they enjoy a free evening and explore improvement ideas and a fantastic concert. This is in partnership with Stafford Township. So we're really excited about that. If you're a business, setup begins at 3 p.m. The event runs from 4 to 6:30. Concert begins at 7 p.m. And merchants are welcome to stay set up throughout the performance. So if you're interested in home improvement, gardening, dock maintenance, water sports, it's just a great night out. And of course, the concert is Epic Soul, which is going to just, make your week for a Monday night. So really excited. Again, that summer is coming, and it's coming quick. We have some great events. Certainly support local businesses like Code One Creations, and we'll see you at some of our events in June.